I think it's a very interesting thing to explore further, and you would need probably, with due respect to all, different forum to get your message across. You need a big audience. You need people from different works of different industries, banks included. It's not only media. So this you have to bear in mind. I think I would really support you for what you said. It's a great idea. Second, as far as the central banks may be concerned, central banks, clearly from what I understood from your presentation, Mark, and this morning discussion, that central banks might be in a situation whereby they would be very much interested to support this idea going through, given there's more awareness on the part of central banks to really understand what is involved. It's a beautiful thing to talk about efficiency, about connecting the whole world, the global village and the like, and figures very intriguing. You talk about saving $700 billion a year, and year after year. That's we could see the benefits. Figures are very appealing. Okay, but definitely there is an ample room to create the awareness so that central banks, commercial banks, and the the private sector to buy in. This is important, I think. I could just briefly, the Central Bank of Lebanon, we're very much supportive of SMEs, because you mentioned SMEs, or at least I read the SMEs here. So SMEs will stand to benefit a lot. We have a special program at the Central Bank of Lebanon whereby we give incentives to commercial banks to lend SMEs at favorable interest rates. And how do we do that? By banks in Lebanon, like I think it's elsewhere as well, they have to pay up something called obligatory reserve. Okay, they put up money at the central banks at zero interest rate. They don't earn any interest. So what we do at the Banque de Liban, that's the Central Bank of Lebanon, is we give exemptions on the legal reserve, on the obligatory reserve. Some people call it legal reserve, we call it obligatory reserve. So we give exemptions to the extent 100%. In some instances, we give 100% exemption. So we tell banks, if you do lend this kind of SMEs, okay, at low interest rate, let's say 3 percentage points, okay, then we will, let's say if you lend out $100,000, we're gonna get you $100,000 off the obligatory reserve. So you're earning money on the $100,000, while in the first place you are not earning any money. Okay, so this is one of the incentives we do in Lebanon to encourage lending to SMEs. Okay, so from this perspective, we have an interest to go forward because I see some benefit from this program to SMEs. Now, how would we do it? I don't have an answer. Okay, I don't have an answer, but I think, I mean, just, my intuition tells me that there is something we could do, central bank. But again, okay, to wrap up, I share your suggestion to go forward with, sort of, I don't know, maybe a grandiose audience to be followed by workshops, things like that. You need to create the awareness for us, for people to buy in. This, I think, is extremely important.